Well, how do y'all? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Sarah Veda, if you don't already know, and if you do know, then groovy. Thanks for coming back. Appreciate you. So, it is finally time for Halloween videos, and I thought this year, I didn't really do anything special with the intro this year like last year, but nevertheless, I was feeling, talking about like true stuff from my neck of the woods, here around North Carolina, the Blue Ridge Mountains, Appalachian Mountains, this area over here, Virginia. Lord have mercy. Anyway, so yeah. So that's pretty much what the theme is this year, is local stuff, I guess. Southern legends and myths and serial killers even. So yeah, today we're going to talk about some ghosts, so I hope you're ready. Get you something to drink, get you some coffee or, a beer, and we're going to get right into it. So the first one we're going to talk about is the Brown Mountain Lights, which I'm sure a lot of people have heard of that, especially if you are in this area. I know that this has actually been on a few episodes of, I think, an Alien Encounters or something, and then I know it's been on a ghost show. I think maybe Ghost Adventures. I'm not really sure, but this is basically, there are different legends to this. I always grew up, was told that it was, Indians, well, Native Americans, I guess I should say. Yeah, and it's, the women and children that were out looking for their husbands after the Civil War. These lights have been pretty much seen since 1912, so yeah, pretty much. And, they've had people go investigate it before and stuff like that, and yeah, there's no scientific explanation behind it. Therefore, there you go, Brown Mountain Lights. And also, if you do want to see them, over here on the Blue Ridge Parkway, if you go up to, there's marker 301, or mile marker 301 and 310, you can usually see them there as well. So I've actually never went and saw them. That'd be cool if I could, go do that, but the gas prices are crazy. So yeah, that is the Brown Mountain Lights. Yeah, so if you're ever around these parts, you should go check it out. See if you see them. Usually it's between 7:30 or at 7:30 p.m. and 10 p.m. So, but you never know. Sometimes they're at different times. I guess it really just depends. So yeah. And next we're going to talk about the Pink Lady of the Grove Park Inn, which is also in Asheville, North Carolina. Girl, that's where your girl, where she calls home. So yes, I've never actually seen the Pink Lady either. I've only been to the Grove Park Inn maybe like one time. That's usually where they hold the gingerbread contest every Christmas. They have people make a bunch of gingerbread houses and stuff, and they have a big contest there. So that's the only couple of times that I've actually been in the Grove Park Inn, but it's really nice. It's kind of like a mini Biltmore mansion. So Biltmore Estate Mansion. So if you've ever been there, yeah. But anyway, the Pink Lady was said to have been a young lady in the 1920s who, there are two different sides to this story, but nobody knows which is true. Either the first one is that she was, with her lover who was married, and he decided to break it off with her, and she hurled herself off the balcony. And then the other one is she was just looking and she just slipped and fell to her death off the fifth floor. On room, actually I did write that down because I didn't know what room. Room 545. Yes. And she's also said to, people who have seen her claim that she's either a pink mist, like just a nice little pink foggy mist just tumbling along, or that she actually comes as a full-on apparition of a young woman in a pink ball gown. So, yeah. And also, she apparently really likes children, children that have fallen ill or something while they're staying at the Grove Park Inn. She'll actually go visit them. Of course, she shows herself more to children than she does adults. So hopefully one day we can do all this. I would love to go see some of these places and actually investigate stuff like Brittney Crabby does. I love Brittney Crabby. If you don't know her, I'll actually leave her link below because I love her. All right. So anyway, next we're going to talk about the Siren of French Broad. Now, I'd actually never heard of this. Also in Asheville, North Carolina. Yes, Asheville, we're pretty haunted, okay? We're pretty haunted. So, you know, yes, South Carolina, Georgia, Savannah, Georgia, of course, are, you know, pretty haunted. But I feel like people don't give enough credit to North Carolina. Like, we're pretty haunted too, okay? There's some like, I will leave my True Scary Stories linked on here. And go check those out because it's real stuff that's happened in North Carolina to me. So yeah, but anyway, the Siren of the French Broad, there's not too much that I really know about this and not too much I could really find. I actually did have to look that up, but I actually didn't end up writing anything down for her. So basically, she's a siren. I mean, we know what a siren is. Like, you know, pirates go out on the sea, and then if you hear a beautiful woman sing, then, or sailors that don't even have to be pirates. I don't know why I said pirates. I must be thinking of something else. Anyways, but yeah, you know, beautiful woman all sprawled out on a rock or something, and then, you know, they'll grab you and pull you down under, or, you know, you'll wreck your ship into the rocks or something like that. So yeah, that's pretty much what she is, but of the French Broad River. So yeah, and I mean, there was one legend that I saw, that was pretty much the same thing. This man went out camping and stuff, and he kept seeing this beautiful, dark-haired woman, and she was singing, and then he kept getting closer and closer until he gets to this big pool of water, and yeah, he camps out there all night, and instead of going inside of his tent, he actually sits and waits for her, and here she comes out of the pool, and he's so mesmerized by her beautiful nude body and her long flowing hair. When she puts her hand out, he goes to reach for it, and instead of it being nice and warm, it's all scaly and slimy, and she drags him down under. So yeah, that is that. I don't really know anybody personally that's ever, you know, witnessed that or anything, but hey, it is a legend. So I mean, I get a siren is kind of, I guess, kind of a ghost. I wouldn't really say a ghost or a spirit. I would say more of a demon, which I guess a demon is a spirit, but I don't know. Or a type of mermaid, maybe. I don't know. Leave your thoughts below. So anyway, last but not least, I'm actually going to talk about Helen's Bridge, which is actually the biggest, like, terrifying experience I've ever had in my life that has to do with Helen's Bridge. I'm actually saving that for the end of this little October Halloween series. So yeah, I'm not going to go into what happened to me and what I went through, but I will tell you about Helen's Bridge. Helen's Bridge is up here on Bowcatcher Mountain, Asheville, North Carolina. And yeah, there used to be a castle called Zealander Castle. And the castle is no longer there, but there is like a piece of it because me and my ex-best friend went to this place all the time. And we actually went one day and like hopped the fence. She scratched her leg all to hell. But yeah, there is part of the castle still there, but it's just like like where this hill is, there's just like part of it, and that's like it. There's now like that's my cat. But it's like there. How fitting. So yeah, and I think there's like a nursing home or something up there now, but yeah, we went and looked. There is actually a piece of the castle still left. So yeah, this place was called Zealander Castle. There was a woman there named Helen, and basically, I don't know if I can say that word, but I'll probably bleep it out. Anyways, yeah, and it is said, or the castle burned down. That's why the castle wasn't really there. But yeah, and something to do with her baby. I kind of forgot. It's been a really long time because this one I do know by memory. I should. But yeah, so actually, I will tell you one little snippet. Me and my ex-best friend that were up there, it was in the middle of the daytime, by the way, and like nobody, like, it said if you drive under the bridge right there, then, which is connecting like up this windy ass trail to get up here, and then you go across and there would be the castle. Like it's not that big of a bridge. Like it's not really small. It's just like a medium-sized bridge, but it's just right. But we did stand there, and we actually, and there was no wind or anything. I wish that I'd caught it on camera, but there was actually, you could hear like a rope swinging, and there's nothing there. So that was really creepy. But yeah, like supposedly if you go under the bridge at night or in your car, if you look in your rearview mirror, you can see her. We never did. I saw her in a different way. And like you're supposed to have car trouble. Your car can stop under the bridge, which would be terrifying. But yeah, so I don't know. Those are just some fun little, you know, kind of ghost stories or stuff that you can actually go see and go do if you ever are in this area and you want to go see something, you know. Wow, apparently everybody loves to watch the damn leaves here in North Carolina. So here in Hendersonville and Asheville, everybody just likes to come up and leaf watch. So yeah, that's gonna be it for this one. So let me know if you've ever been to any of these places, or if you've ever seen, you know, the Brown Mountain Lights, or if you've seen, you know, the Pink Lady, and I know Biltmore House. That's what Biltmore House. Well, it is a mansion, but yeah, Biltmore House is haunted too. But it's just supposedly by the, you know, the residents that live there away, like first, like the Biltmores. So yeah. And I've been to the Biltmore House a couple of times, but it was only to sing, not for a haunted trip or haunted tour or whatever. That's what I meant, a tour. So yeah, let me know what y'all think, or if you've experienced any of that, or know any of these legends yourself, or if you've seen any of these ghosts before. And yeah, so yeah, I hope y'all are already very excited for Halloween, because I sure am. And I hope that you enjoy the coming videos for the month. And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, because it really helps my tiny ass channel. But most of all, happy Halloween, and don't forget to keep it rockin'.